guys, this is Sunday dinner at the Orleans. This time, I really want to do as many videos as I can, which means I'm doubling up, which means, for example, I had Sunday brunch at Excalibur, and now I'm doing Sunday dinner at the Orleans. And you know what that means. It means I am about to pass out, and the next 3 hours I'll spend them at the gym. But it also means that I haven't actually had a really gourmet meal at all today. However, that was an introduction, maybe fair, maybe not fair, but Sunday dinner here is $20, 20. Often when you book, by all means, when you book at Orleans, well, first of all, I was comped, which means it was free, and I have a whole section on that on top-buffet.com. Secondly, even if you might not be comped, because say this is your first time and you don't gamble at all, even if you gamble very little, I think here they will comp you. Well, very little is all very relative, isn't it? So as I say, we explain that on top-buffet.com. However, they often these days give you a food credit, which means you can eat here at the buffet or you can eat anywhere else on the resort. And because I'm doing reviews mostly on buffets, it was important that I show you an update on this buffet. And it's May 2015, so basically I'm going to give you a very quick rundown. See, they're changing things here. I want to show you basically what it looks like, and we do have another video that was made about a year ago, but it's good to have updates. But check our older videos as well, especially when the buffet hasn't really changed a lot. This one hasn't really changed a lot. It's not like Mirage and MGM Grand. They both changed a lot, one for the worse and one for the better. However, I mean, it is a very affordable buffet. Sunday dinner, dinner is more expensive, Sunday dinner is more expensive, and then of course the weekend is more expensive. But usually these buffets by Boyd Gaming are very, very affordable. They are not gourmet. So if you want to eat here because you want to have an amazing gourmet experience, then don't. Simple. But if you're staying here at the Orleans because it's an affordable resort, and we do have a video on the rooms, then eating here is not so bad, unless you really want to eat at a really good buffet. Then there are top 5 buffets in Vegas, and they're ever changing, so check our page, top 5 buffets in Vegas. It's on Top Buffet, you'll see it. But this is okay, I've asked around and they're all pretty happy. They don't expect gourmet prepared food, but there are a lot of choices. At least there are choices. So let's start from here. Okay. Cornbread, corn on the cob, sausage, yams, collard greens, barbecue pork, baked beans, some people forget that. And then barbecue beef ribs. Thank you. It looks good, doesn't it? The quality is average, I'm sorry to say. I know you go, oh, what does it mean? It means it's okay. It means you will not complain. It means it's not going to be mouth-watering. It's just run-of-the-mill. I've eaten just about everything here, and I'm not doing a very detailed review on each item like I've done on other buffets. I've eaten too much, but I'm going to tell you, if there's something outstanding or something very bad, I'll tell you. Cream of broccoli soup, bean and tomato soup. On the other end of the buffet, they have clam chowder soup. Here you've got your cold shrimps, tuna salad, coleslaw, and your usual toppings for the salad. And actually they have artichokes here. It's quite amazing, isn't it? Artichokes are expensive, so that's a nice little touch, and it's healthy for you as well. Okay, now I'm not going to show the dessert section just yet. I am going to go back here in the hot food section. As I say, what I like about the Orleans is that where they fail a little bit in flavor and quality of ingredients, and that has to be expected because of the affordability, they are very good, at least in terms of selection. Selection is good. You've even got your sushi, but you have sushi for dinner. Obviously, it's not made in house, but it's fine. You know, it's okay. Fried catfish, lots of fried stuff. Fried shrimp, which I am tempted to have again, but it's really not healthy. But yes, I mean, you know, they smell good. Steamed clams, melted butter, and of course you've got your seafood selection, crawfish. Well, no, it's not crawfish. What am I saying? I'm reading things and I'm not saying the right thing. Anyway, so you've got your seafood selection because it's dinner. Otherwise, you would not find this selection of seafood straight up. Crab stuffed fresh salmon. It's okay, it's an attempt, you know. Jambalaya. So I do like, as I say, of Orleans, as I say, although anything that you eat is not going to be mouth-wateringly good. But I'm going to actually disinfect my hands again. It's kind of handy. Caesar salad already made, which is good. I like that. And then you've got your salad toppings here. And you know, the meat and seafood section is always very popular, so I'm going to have to fight my way through. And here you've got your Mongolian Grill section, which I have sampled, and I'm afraid it wasn't very good. You know where I had a really good Mongolian Grill section? At another really affordable buffet at Palms, which they have also changed a little bit, but again, they've changed what they serve, but what they serve 95% of the time is actually very tasty. This one was not, it was just watery. A lump of water, and it wasn't very tasty at all. I mean, it was a lot of salt. Pork ribs, run of the mill. I'll show you the dessert section later, okay guys? And fried chicken, just in case you didn't have enough fried stuff. Vegetable, that's not vegetable, it's corn, okay? Baked potatoes, macaroni and cheese, bread dressing, roast pork with wonton gravy, turkey gravy, and so forth. And here you've got your rotisserie section. As you can see, it's pretty run-of-the-mill. Pretty run-of-the-mill. It tastes as it looks. At least it's predictable. Rice, fried rice, steamed rice, vegetable lo mein, Mongolian beef and it's spicy, fried chicken nuggets, and vegetable roll. The vegetable rolls, okay, the rest was all pretty average. Vegetable rolls tasted really good, though inside there were very few vegetables, but the flavor was good. I don't know what they put inside. Fried pork nuggets, some more fried stuff, spicy chicken, hot and sour soup, egg drop soup, and bok choy, and spicy shrimp. All pretty run-of-the-mill. You know, I mean, if you eat spicy shrimp and you expect something outstanding, it wasn't really that outstanding. Seafood enchiladas, flour tortilla, fried jalapeno, more fried stuff, and some minced beef, menudo, which you can now find everywhere. It's tripe, you know? It comes from the interior of, you know, cows. Spanish rice, refried beans, chili rellenos. So there's quite a bit of Mexican food and quite a bit of Asian food. The quality is, you know, I don't know, 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10, depending on your expectation. Ossobuco, marinara sauce and meat sauce for the pasta, which it's okay. It's still relatively al dente. Steamed mussel, shrimp scampi, some pasta, really. It's like the pasta you can open a can. The kind of quality is that quality. And here you had beef calzone, which is like beef inside rolled, some beef with some pastry on the side. Calzone, only with beef inside. Sorry, guys. Okay, and then pizza, including white pizza, and it wasn't good at all. Okay, why wasn't it good? Because the base was not pizza base. It was more like some bread base. They really don't do good pizzas in this at Gold Coast, Orleans, Boyd Gaming. They don't do good pizzas at all. But then good pizzas are rare to be found in Vegas buffets. I say this all the time. You're probably going to be okay. You're going to be surprised. Bellagio serves good pizza. And there was another buffet that I've been to. Oh yes, MGM Grand. Good pizza, but that was a good buffet all around. They've really, really come in leaps and bounds. They've really improved. Manhattan clam chowder, it was okay. It could have been more flavorful. And cream of broccoli. And here you've got some fruit, which I'm going to have a little bit more of to just help myself a little bit. And I think more or less what you found on the other side. Now I'm going to show you the dessert section. So really, and this is again a look of the dining area. It feels more like you're in a food court, really. But you have to understand, this is an affordable buffet. Today it's not because it's Sunday dinner, so $20 is a bit too much, really, for this buffet. But then you cannot find anything cheaper. And if you do, it's worse. But they do, what I like, at least besides this section, the ice cream section, which you can find everywhere, at least have an attempt at doing something different. And people do like this buffet, I tell you straight up. Here you've got your gelato. I'm going to look at what I can have later.
Lemon sorbet.
Cookies and cream. You got your sorbet. And it's nice that they have the gelato section, It's an extra touch, which I can't believe. I didn't even see it at the Mirage, which is supposedly a much better buffet. But they've really gone downhill. They're going through a transition, Mirage. But here, you can have your gelato. I mean, it may not be really made by the Italian machines, but it's a good effort. And then, besides that, you have your run-of-the-mill, dessert cakes, usually bought from a third-party provider. You can find the same things at every affordable, quote-unquote, buffet. So nothing special. Some of them may, you see, no sugar-added desserts, which means they probably, don't get excited. They don't necessarily use stevia, which is a natural, sugar-free sweetener, but they probably add chemical sweeteners. It's not, we haven't come to full evolution yet. Give them time. Plus it's cheaper, I think. So this is all artificially sweetened stuff, I'm pretty sure. But hey, at least if you can't have sugar, you have that option. So here we go, and I think I haven't shown you this section yet, but I am going to. So no, specialties, no special cakes, but you've got your run-of-the-mill. And this, one of my favorites, the bread pudding. I like bread puddings in so many buffets. They really make it good. Obviously some buffets much better than others, but still it's one of my favorite. Okay guys, so really, what can I say? Should you come here to make all the way? No, you don't want to make the trip to come here just to eat here, unless you want to eat at a buffet that is affordable and it's an expensive weekend and you don't have a coupon or a My Vegas reward anywhere else, then by all means come here. They provide a free shuttle. When it's really packed, they might ask you for either the room key or your player's card. So beware. But if it's empty, they don't really care. They're just happy that you get on board and come over here. So, and in terms of resorts, I like Boyd Gaming resorts off strip because they are really friendly, user friendly, you know, and they're very affordable under all aspects, and they're very, I don't know, they really go the extra mile to make you feel part of the family and to comp you at any time. So for example, I haven't really played that much here, to be honest, you know, but you know, I've played a little bit, and I explained that on top-buffet.com. And you know, the next thing, you receive a lot of comp invitations throughout the year. If you hurry up, you can even get them for the really hot dates. If you don't hurry up, you might lose out. But I like that, you know. So basically, when I am booking Vegas, I book wherever I want to book, and then the dates that are difficult to book, you can always rest assured that you can find a comp date here. For me, that's really handy, and it's something that I suggest. If it's your first time, you don't necessarily need to come and stay here unless you're on a budget. But even if you're for the first time, it's your first time and you're on a budget, the Gold Coast and the Orleans are good resorts to stay because they offer the free shuttles. So you don't have to spend a fortune on cabs, because taxis have now returned to being very expensive. Just a couple of trips, really short little trips today, I spent more than $50, 50, just a couple of trips, which means that if I repeat those trips, it's $100 a day. That's too much, I think, for short little trips, you know, very, very short trips. And then plus they expect a tip, so you know, the next day. So it's something else. And I want to explain this to you in detail on one section, which is a section on Vegas transportation and how to get around in Vegas, because I want to explain prices have changed, what may be best for you as a solo traveler or a couple or a group or a family, if you are on a budget, which area might be best for you to stay in, and other tips and tricks, because things change all the time. And I hope to guide you to saving a little bit of money. Okay guys, see you on top-buffet.com. Bye-bye.